Do you understand me? Do you understand? I'm gonna hit you! Get off!
Hi, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with another review. This week, Leo sent me C.A.M, which stands for Contagious Aggressive Mutation. And this 2021 film was directed by Steph DeMello and Larry Downing, and stars Charlotte Curwood, Tom Ware, and Jamie Langlands, among others, of course. The story of this one is that there's this outbreak in this small town, and so this police team and this camera crew have to, trek through the woods to get there and figure out what's going on. Once they get to the town, it might be a little bit more than they bargained for, but what will happen exactly? You'll have to watch the movie and find out. Alright, so let's discuss what works with this movie. Well, this is a conspiracy theorist wet dream of a movie. The way it's presented, there's like medical staff like telling the truth, and people have like their identities hidden for some reason, and is there a big conspiracy? Is this outbreak man-made, natural, or is it even alien-made? It's all a big conspiracy, and they would definitely love this movie for sure. With this one, it is like found footage. I'm not the biggest found footage fan, but I do enjoy some things like, Blair Witch and whatnot. I got huge Blair Witch vibes coming from this movie. With most of it, like they're walking around in the forest, and, that's exactly like Blair Witch, but if Blair Witch, followed around some police. So if you're into Blair Witch, you could also possibly, check this one out and enjoy it. And that brings me to what doesn't work with this film. Well, I gotta say the whole presentation of it had lots of problems for me. It has this framing device where there's this guy in an abandoned house listening to a tape recording of him doing, like, hearing the truth just from some medical worker. And that's just so odd. It's like his face like superimposed on the screen with some like voice lines at the bottom. And that's not very exciting, especially since like the guy he's interviewing also sounds drunk like all of the time. And so that's, definitely something that could be improved. It's perfect for like a conspiracy theorist, but for a regular person, I think that doesn't work. Also, there's a lot of them just walking in the forest. Just like Blair Witch, it's not the most exciting things. They might see a few people in between the trees or whatnot. And also like, why are they walking through the forest to this town? Like, shouldn't there be a road to this town? Like, I don't know if they have to like sneak up on the town or whatever. But yeah, they should not be going through the forest to get to this town. It's very strange. What else? Half the movie is also in subtitles. Like the whole movie's in English, but half of it's in subtitles because the sound glitches out sometimes, as well as like the camera also like, glitches out as well. It's all supposed to be from footage from 2013, but you would think like recording equipment was probably better than what they present on screen. And so that was definitely a problem. Just let me hear what they're saying. Like, I really don't care if you do voice modification or whatever. But when the sound just like cuts out totally for no reason besides it's glitching, I think that could have been, proved upon in its presentation. And lastly, with all these found footage films, you kind of have to have a reason for filming. And so I guess, the police hired these two people, but like they seem like the wrong people to hire if you're trying to film the police. Like they're always interfering and like butting into other people's business and whatnot. So it just seems like these are not the people that the police would want to hire. Also, like, don't the police have like a press corps to film their own narrative and stuff? So it just doesn't make sense that they would even like hire outside help to film themselves. So there's just lots of stuff that just doesn't work in this film for me. So who would I recommend this movie for? Well, I gotta say, this is probably going to be the perfect gift if you have a conspiracy theorist in your family. Also, if you're a conspiracy theorist yourself, check this one out. It's right up your alley. As for a rating, I'm going to give it a 1.2. And having said that, I think that's all I wanted to say. So like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.